Hello everyone, welcome back to Bandits Tarot by Seraphic Pathways, and this is going to be another intuitive psychic tarot reading that I'm going to be doing on the Brian Laundrie, Gabby Petito case, which we all know by now. There's not really, there's a lot of unanswered questions, most definitely, but in regards to doing anything else, there's nothing else to be, done. It's a very unfortunate situation what happened because, like I mentioned, there's a lot of questions that are unanswered now that Brian is gone. So no one is going to know who knows what could have happened unless someone steps forward and says something, the parents, or they find something in Brian Laundrie's notebook, which is salvageable, if I can say that word, pronounce it. Anyways, the police gathered evidence and they're saying that that can be recovered, so we're hoping that we can get answers from that. But this reading is primarily going to be on the questions that people may have regarding Brian Laundrie's death. We're going to see if anything can pop up in the tarot. Now, anything that I mention, although that this case, he has been confirmed as dead, anything that I say in this video should not be taken as facts. It is alleged and for entertainment purposes only. That is a disclaimer. But the first thing that I was wondering, or that I'm wanting to ask, did Brian Laundrie commit suicide? Spirit, did Brian Laundrie commit suicide? Did Brian Laundrie take his own life? I don't know if they're going to find any other evidence. Nothing else has came out yet, but it's something regarding him drinking. He could have been under the influence the night that whatever happened to him. I'm seeing that he could be drinking, but yeah, Spirit is saying, yeah, he was up in his head a lot. We have interference here with the Ace of Cups. What is this interference talking about in regards to Brian Laundrie? Spirit, can you clarify this card? Did Brian Laundrie take his own life? Thank you. Put these down. The Magician. Yeah. He was trying to think of a way to get himself out of this, but ultimately there was no way out of it. That could have been the motivation behind him taking his own life. That's what Spirit is saying. So I want to see what motive would Brian Laundrie have to take his own life? What motive would Brian Laundrie have to take his own life? The death card is popping out here. Cruelty. Being incredibly uncertain about his future. He knew what was going to happen to him if he got caught alive. The consequences, that's what I'm getting here. The consequences, the repercussions with the Eon card. We have the Eon card. Okay, we also have the Death card here that's popping out. People saying that he's a Scorpio. I was reading somewhere online that I was actually, from the chart that I was seeing, it was saying that he was a Cancer. But his Mars was in Scorpio. So regardless, I'm seeing that, yet he understood that his options were limited. He knew that there was no going back from whatever happened, whatever fight transpired. With strife, we had the Five of Swords, sorry, the Five of Wands. Five of Wands, the Hierophant card. It's coming across as an argument that just went left. Surprisingly enough, I am seeing remorse and guilt in his cards. He didn't know himself that things would get out of hand or got to the level they escalated to. He didn't know that. He didn't know that things would escalate to this level or get to this level. Again, it's very impulsive. He was very impulsive. I'm seeing that someone could have had a fight or argument. He could have fought with Gabby. He could have just been getting into a verbal altercation and it turned physical real quick. And that's ultimately what he regrets. That's ultimately what he couldn't take back. Strength. So, let's see. What could be found in the notebook of Brian Laundrie? What could be found in the notebook of Brian Laundrie? Spirit, will anything be found in the notebook of Brian Laundrie that can help provide more answers to this case? What could be found in his notebook? Something is coming across of him trying to make a move, or he was planning to make a move, planning on traveling at a long distance. It could be. Yeah, there's. We have pleasure and we have truce. The Six of Cups and the Four of Swords. Something either about him making peace with somebody from his past, somebody that he was previously dealing with. There could be a note found that is for somebody that he previously dealt with, someone that he dated, one of his ex-girlfriends, someone that he was involved with, or someone from his past, but he wanted to write a note to them because he was wanting to, I don't know, just set the record straight. That's what it's coming across as. Also, in regards to Gabby, it could be providing more of an insight to the relationship between him and Gabby. Like there could be things that are in the notebook that are telling more about the relationship between him and Gabby Petito in their personal life. I'm getting that it could be providing a better insight on what was going on with them intimately. What is this Six of Cups, this pleasure card with the truce? I'm getting makeup sex. That's what I'm getting. Something in regards to on and off again. There's two cards that flipped out. Love with the Ace of Cups. It could be a love letter that he wrote Gabby. It could be something that was directed towards Gabby. An apology directed towards Gabby after her death. Or something directed towards her with this Prince of Cups. We have the love card. We have the works card that popped out here. I'm getting that he wrote this letter prior to her disappearing or her whatever happened to her. Like he could have wrote this beforehand in his notebook and kept it aside for something. We have the Prince of Cups that's popping out here. I'm reading this. This could be Gabby that's popping out, okay, in Brian's cards. We have the love card here. I'm just getting that it could be a love letter. What's coming to my mind, like Scarlet Letter? Someone here is traveling. It could be relating plans of travel, like he was making plans on traveling somewhere. That's popping up here too again. Like his plans to travel. I'm getting also there could be receipts that are found somewhere within that journal. Something that he was possibly keeping a record of. The Tower card with the Prince of Cups. With the Prince of Wands. What is this Tower card talking about? I don't know what happened, guys, but something in that journal could be telling us, answering a lot of questions that we have. Brian, it's possible that he had his own little diary going on, and he was writing down his feelings on his paper. He was keeping a track of what was happening in his relationship with Gabby, and it wasn't looking good because we have the Three of Swords here. We have sorrow. We have the Death card, okay, that keeps popping out in this reading. We also had the Tower card that popped out. The Tower card popped out with this Three of Swords too, so I don't know what happened, but something devastating happened. And whatever is found in this journal could be giving hints and clues. Does Brian have anything to say in regards to this case? Does Brian Laundrie have anything to say in regards to this case? In regards to the case of Gabby Petito, does he have anything to say? He has unfinished business with her. He's wishing that things could have worked out, but they didn't. He's saying that he wishes that things could have worked out differently. Is there anything else? Is there anything else that Brian Laundrie has to say in regards to the case of Gabby Petito? Luxury. He could still be mourning her. That's what this unfinished business is about. The business between the both of them. They have some type of ties to each other. And yeah, there's someone here is heartbroken with the Three of Swords. Brian doesn't like how things turned out. He's upset about it. He's upset about what he did, what happened, whatever happened. But ultimately, I know that the Six of Swords is popping out here. So what is this talking about? What is this talking about? Coming to terms that it was a missed opportunity. Happiness, the universe, yeah, that's... Yeah, he has unfinished business with Gabby. They definitely are communicating after they transition, the both of them. The main lesson with him here is accepting that things did not turn out the way that he wanted. There's a lot of sorrow on his end of the spectrum. Let me ask this. Does Brian Laundrie have anything to say for Gabby Petito? Do they communicate? Does he have anything to say about Gabby Petito? Yeah. It's coming across here as he has a lot to say to her. Does Gabby Petito have anything to say? Let me switch decks. Let me switch decks. Does Gabby Petito have anything to say for Brian Laundrie? No. She doesn't want to communicate with him because it's something that she is still dealing with herself. She still is viewing him as possessive in the afterlife. Someone that is not willing to let go. For some reason, Brian has an attachment towards Gabby. That's what it's coming across to here as. But no, she doesn't have anything to say to him because she's viewing him as possessive. And then the lover's card is popping out here, so they were soulmates. They were meant to cross paths with each other for a reason. Eight of Cups, emotional loss, emotional withdrawal. Yeah, so I don't know. This whole situation is very unfortunate how it played out. Moving forward, I just hope that we can find out more answers about the case. That way, the Petito family, can get closure in regards to their daughter, and so the Laundries too. The Laundries and the Petito, both families, get closure, more answers. We all get more answers. That way, we can put this behind us and move forward. So yeah, this is probably going to be one of the last videos I'm going to make about this case. I don't plan on making any more videos about this particular case moving forward unless future updates come out. But if you guys would like me to read on other missing persons cases or true crime or any type of subject or person, if you have any type of suggestions, feel free to leave them in the comments below. I read everyone's comment. I read all that I can. If you've tuned in this far, give the video a thumbs up. It helps boost the algorithm on this channel. Until next time, take care of yourself.